Hey, I'm Samir, supply chain data scientist and founder of the startup LogicGreen. In LogicGreen, we implement AI analytics and automation solutions to help companies reduce the environmental footprint of their logistics and supply chain, and also reduce cost. And AI now is a huge asset to improve the user experience of our analytics product. And this template that I'm presenting to you is one example. This is basically an AI-powered supply chain control tower. What is a control tower? It's a tool, it's a set of dashboards, reports, analytics solutions to track the shipments along the supply chain. The idea here, this tool has been implemented for small retailers that is delivering stores from a central warehouse. And instead of having static dashboards, they wanted to be able to ask an AI about the different shipments, if they arrive late or on time, and what are the causes of the delays. So let me show you here with a demo. So first, a brief presentation. So it's a chat trigger. So here I'm using a chat trigger because it's easier, but you can use, of course, a Telegram trigger, a Slack trigger, a Teams trigger, depending on what your customer or what your company wants to use. Even emails, I'm using that to generate automated emails for reports. And then I have the AI agent node equipped with OpenAI GPT-4o mini, a simple memory for the chat, and then it's connected to a tool, the BigQuery tool that I'm going to present to you later, that is basically sending the SQL query to BigQuery table to extract the information. So first I open the chat. So inside the table you have shipments for May 2021. So I will ask how many shipments were delivered May, let's say 21st. So it's basically taking my query, and then let's look in details what's happening. So first, of course, the OpenAI models is fed with the system prompt, and then the user prompt. The user prompt here is just a question. I didn't add anything special. And then it's calling the tool with the right SQL query. So it's going to the right table, because I informed which table, and it's looking at the delivery date based on the date that I've proposed here. And then you have the output. So the output is 2,591. And then based on the output, it can formulate the right answer that you have here. So inside the table, you have multiple flags, and you have one flag for the orders that are delivered late. So I can ask, how many were delivered late? Again, same way, thanks to the memory, it knows about the context, and it's now telling you that 963 were delivered late. How we found that? Basically, it checked all the different shipments that were delivered at that time, and that where the flag on-time delivery is false. So here it's pretty easy. You see, instead of having a dashboard, the user can discuss with the AI, and then they can ask basic or very advanced questions. And for instance, if you have a customer that is sending you an email to ask you about shipment, the question inside the email and automatically answer instead of you having to send an email. So how it's working? First, how to set up that. So here, pretty easy. You need to put your credentials for the OpenAI account. You need to adapt the system prompt to the table, so the schema of the table that you are going to use. So here, for instance, I have put a sentence for the context because the data set is quite old, but you don't have to. You can remove that easily. And then you have to adapt basically the response format where you should change basically the fields and the examples of information that you put. Here, this paragraph is to explain the schema and different fields that you have in the table, so you need to adapt it to your table. And then the tools instruction don't need to be adapted because except if you are using another solution that is not BigQuery, but the format should be the same. So here it's very important because you have to explain to the agent what kind of format you need to send to the tool, because the tool is expecting a certain format section, like a JavaScript code section, just to do some cleaning basically the SQL query to make sure that what we send to BigQuery is clean and following the syntax of SQL. And then you have the query database. So here for the setup, you need to connect to your Google BigQuery account via the API, and then you need to tell which project you are going to point out, and then in the system prompt, you just have to change the table name to adapt to the table name that you are using. I hope everything is clear, and I wish you to implement very interesting workflows using this AI. Thank you.